Hello, and welcome to episode 34 of X to Interact. My name is Sam, and I am here with Eric, and I am here with Gaff. Steven could not be with us today, but he will be back next week, hopefully. Of course, we have some news to talk about, but first, make sure to follow us on Twitter at X to Interact, as well as Instagram. Those are both at X to Interact _. And if you are watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, maybe leave a comment just saying hi, be nice. If you're not watching this on YouTube, you might want to go to our YouTube channel, especially if you like the Halo series, because we have been making a Halo series called Halo Explored, where we go through each Halo game, kind of talk about it, review it, not really review it, but like rank it amongst the other Halo games. It's been a good time. And obviously we're doing that to lead up into the release of Halo Infinite on December 8th, maybe. So yeah, go over there, give that a thumbs up. Eric has been working hard on it. Very hard editing.
If you give it a thumbs down, no one will be able to see it soon. So don't even try.
That's true. I forgot that YouTube's taking that away.
Not everyone else.
All right. Before we get into the news, what have you guys been playing this week, Eric?
Is that really a question? It's Forza 5 or Forza Horizon 5,
It's just
baby.
been Forza for me, man.
So has it just been Forza for you guys?
Basically.
Yeah. And a sprinkling of Overcooked 2. That's it.
Okay. Then I'll talk about the couple games that I've been playing just to get them out of the way, and then we'll dive straight into Forza. So I've been playing, I don't know if I've mentioned this actually, I've been playing Divinity Original Sin with my brother. So we continued that a little bit this week. Fun game. Some of the mechanics are a little wonky, but whatever. And then I started Poor Dragon's Dogma. I have started this like so many times, and then I like it a lot. I like the beginning a lot, but every time I start it, I then get distracted by something else. And this week that was fucking Skyrim Anniversary Edition, because I'm a sucker and fucking bought the upgrade. So I've been playing that a little bit. And then Forza. I played a lot of Forza. Forza's probably the one I've played the most of this week. So yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on Forza? Because I, for one, am not in love with it because it's a racing game. It's still not like my preferred genre, but for a racing game, it is absolutely phenomenal.
Well, I'm sad to hear that you aren't in love with it as I am, because I can only describe this game as I said in the doc, crack cocaine, because this game is just positive reinforcement times 1,000. No matter what you do in this game, like, the game's gonna hype you up, because you got the radio voice on, and whenever you do a sick jump, you're like, yeah, man, nice airtime. Do some sick stunts, man. And then you just gotta keep building up the skill chain, getting points, you're getting barn finds, you unlock more points to go into your masteries. A skill song will come on and the DJ will hype you up because you get double points. And like, the only bad thing that can happen to you is if you crash into a wall and you just dead stop, that breaks your skill chain.
Or tree. Like I
or
do
tree.
a lot.
Or tree.
Those indestructible trees that are made of adamantium.
I'm so bad at driving. that's like the reason like I can't ever fall in love with a racing game, is just because like I'm so bad at it that I just run into shit and I just get mad. But that's not the game's fault.
Like, yeah, I love this game so much, man. This game cures depression. Like, it just makes me happy to just drive around and hear the song on the radio, and just looking at the game because it's so pretty. Like, yeah, the wheel spins, you get so many wheel spins, and the game just throws cars at you. And some people think that's a bad thing because it's like oversaturating how many cars you're getting. But I like it. I like how easy it is to get new cars. Yeah, like, none of this is like new to the series at all. but I think Playground Games has just perfected the formula, and plus they only come out with a new game every 3 or so years, so I don't think anyone's like really tired of it. I want more of it actually. Um, Eric, what about you? I'll toss it over to you before I don't want to take it over.
Yeah, so like I said, like in past episodes, I'm not really like a racing game kind of guy, but like I played Forza Horizon 4 just to try it out, and I was like, oh, this is pretty fun. And then like last week they had the whole early access. If you pay the money for it, you get like that bundle that gives you the expansion and stuff. And I saw people playing it. I'm like, damn, I really want to play Forza Horizon 5 right now. And like I didn't buy the expansion thingy, but like I was kind of close. I was like, oh man, I kind of want to play that right now. But
Yeah.
yeah, this game is like so much fun, man. Like when I first started up, like you're just like you're using like you're using the 3 starter cars you get like in like one little intro.
The AMG, the Ford
AMG,
Bronco,
yep,
and the Corvette.
yeah, and like just the way it starts, like it's so hype. Like they drop you off with the Bronco, and then you're
From
like
a jet.
yeah from like a plane or whatever, like near a volcano too, by the way. Like you just start you off with that. And then they transitioned over to the other car, which I forget which one it was. I think it was like in the forest. I can't remember exactly what car it was, but there was that. And then they transition you to the AMG, where you're just like basically racing down like the road, like a long roadway, just going fast, and you're racing the fucking airplane there, and it's like so good.
It's so dope. Getting chills.
And then like the weirdest thing is like after that they like introduce your character. You're creating your character, which I mean it's not really the best created character, to be honest. Like I just made a whatever character, to be honest.
Do either of you give yourself a prosthetic arm? Because I did.
Not really.
I did not.
I think it's cool. I'm
Yeah,
like the
it's
Winter
pretty
Soldier.
cool.
I mean, it is cool.
Yeah, but then like
Winter Soldier. Jesus.
so in the Forza Horizon 4 they had you pick a nickname, but in here I guess they auto generate one from your real name. Because when I started it up, they're like, "Hey Rivera," I'm like, "Whoa, what the fuck? How the fuck you know my last name?"
It called you your last name.
Yeah, because okay, so so my
How
name,
do you not just call you Eric?
because my name is spelled with a K at the end, so it's Erick. So I guess they didn't.
I mean,
Yeah, it's like weird. So
I guess.
so I was scrolling through the names and they had Eric. I was like, okay, so like, they do have Eric in here, but like I didn't want to use that. I was
Yeah.
like, I kind of like to
Yeah.
call me by my last name. I'm like, hey, they're like, hey Rivera. I'm like,
Wow.
yeah, I like
Wow.
that. It's pretty cool.
My
But if-
my name's too obscure to have shoutouts in the game, but I just set up with
Yeah.
Gav, like GAV. It's close enough.
Close enough.
But yeah, that
Sounds like it. If you're.
that did freak me out because I was like, whoa, what the fuck? But yeah, other than that, like this game is so fucking fun. Like I suck at drifting, so I can't drift for shit. Cause I tried
I'm
bumping up the difficulty a little bit. Cause in Forza Horizon 4, I had like the auto brake on, and I was like, let me just try like manual braking, see how it is. I use that a lot more, but like I said, I can't drift for shit.
I'm getting slightly better at it.
Yeah, I
It's
just
still
Just-
difficult.
I
It's
just
hard.
spin out every fucking time I try.
yeah, exactly. Like I can do like a little drift, but I can't do like those super long like drifts constantly back to back. I
Can't do those Mario Kart deluxe
No.
drifts.
No.
I'm way better at drifting in the Hot Wheels game that came out this year than I am in this game. That's for damn sure.
But yeah, I also like how basically like you're kind of like expanding like the festival. Like the more you play, like you get these acolytes, and like you expand into each one you want to do.
And you
I like-
actually build like new Horizon Festival sites.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
physical sites as you complete them. It's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so like after you build each one, you like unlock the event for that kind of one. So like I did the road races first, and so I have like all those unlocked. And then I did the street races one after one. I thought I would like street racing, but like that first mission they do for you, like you're in like some tight like roads where you have to
Oh.
like drift around a lot. I'm like, no, I can't. That's too much for me. So I've been just
Aw.
focusing on the road races. I unlocked the final road race, not the Goliath. I think that's the other one. I like the one for the road races. I can't remember what it was. Like it's either it's a sprint or something. I don't remember the exact name, but I'm gonna wait to do all the road races before I do that final one. And then I liked how I think that was before I unlocked that one. There's like an expedition mission we got to do where you're basically I went to like a temple area and it had me like do like a little objective.
Yeah, same. I did.
Yeah.
That's,
It was
that's
like-
an awesome mission.
Yeah, I like that, and I'm hoping I can do more of those. I didn't do much of them yet, but that was
You
actually
gotta
pretty
take the
cool.
pictures and like put down like the radio transmitter.
Yeah,
So it can
that's what
have
I
like
did.
sick beats in the
Yeah.
background.
Yeah, and this game is like so much fun. Like you're not really like you don't have to be good at driving games to play this game at all. Like you can have the difficulty set to any way you want it. You can just cruise
Yeah.
around if you want, and like it's so much fun. And like I've been like every time I pass a bonus board, I like back up and like try to go get it before I move on. It's like I'm like let me just get this real quick. Though some of them are
The
fucking ridiculous. So
The worst is when they're on like a roof and like
Mm-hmm.
yep.
and like you gotta do like some jump to get to it. But I just give up. I'm
Yeah.
not bothering to get those. I'll save those for later.
Sometimes I try
There's
with
been
like with like a sports car and like on
Yeah.
like off road, and like that's a bad idea because like there's
It's
no
awful.
traction
Yeah.
off road.
There's been a couple times where I've seen one on like roofs, and I'll try to do the jump, and I just like I fucking like jump over the building, and I'm like, son of a
Aw,
bitch.
damn.
I'm just too fast.
Yeah. Online though, it's been like a lot of connection issues, obviously, like going on.
Mhm.
I tried
Yeah.
to do like a Horizon arcade, and there's like no one else near me doing it, so I couldn't really achieve the objective for that. But like
I did hook up with my friends in a convoy, and that was fun. We did some races like with just us, and that was fun. Matchmaking in PvP, that isn't instantaneous. It takes a little. And then I quickly learned that everyone else is better at this game than me.
Yeah.
and-
I was doing
So-
a Horizon Tour event online, and then like I was like getting pretty far ahead, and then like I spun out, and that was just the end of me. Like I couldn't catch up after that. I was like, fuck. Because I was like in second place or whatever, and I spun out, and I was like, I couldn't. No, but I know on here like on the doc you mentioned the map, and I gotta say this map's a lot better than Forza Horizon 4's.
Oh, it's so much better.
Like it's
dude.
so much varied. Like it's like you can go to like I think it's the western side of the map, and like it's like so, it's like desert, like the beach area. And then, but like in Horizon 4, it was just like all trees and mountains. There was like no
It's all
variety at
green
all.
pastures because that's what the UK is.
Yeah, there wasn't really too much, and like
Yeah.
in here, there's like towns, there's the beaches, there's the like
Jungles
the
with
jungles.
Ma-
Yeah.
ma-
Mud and
Mexico is a little more varied than the UK when it comes to biomes.
Yeah, but yeah, I've been having fun with this game. Like I don't like have a lot of cars. I only have like maybe 20. Like in Forza Horizon 4 when I played, I was like showered with cars, and I guess that was just like I like jumped in a lot later, so they gave me a lot more free cars. But in here, I'm getting them not as much, but I'm still like enjoying something like the starting Corvette that you get. I've been using that a lot. Even I really like that. They give you a
I put a Mass Effect skin on mine.
nice.
They give
pretty
you bonus cards depending on which Forza games you played in the past, and so I got the one
got
for
the
Forza
McLaren
Horizon
Senna.
4. Yeah, the McLaren.
Yeah.
I like that one. That one goes fast. I like fast
Oh,
cars.
it's so fast. The first car I bought with like credits was the Mini Cooper JCW
Nice.
because I drive a Mini Cooper in real life, and I put a nice like UK Union Jack livery all over it,
Nice.
and like the interior of the car, like I think they improved the interiors in this game because it looks so like close to like how it is in real life. It's scary.
Speaking of the liveries, real quick, I wish there was like a way to preview them before you can like apply them, because those like little small preview windows they give you are like really not enough, to be honest.
Yeah. I'll give a shout out to the music, because just for the fact that it has Dua Lipa on the soundtrack, and she's the goat. Go listen to her.
I do wish there was like a couple more like Spanish songs, because there really hasn't been
Yeah,
a
same.
lot.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like I usually in Forza Horizon 4 I just did Horizon XS for the Rock, but like now I've been like going on Horizon Pulse. That's like where I notice a lot more of the
Pulse is usually my go-to.
Spanish songs in there, but like it's still not enough, I feel like.
Oh, just a small note. It's interesting that your character in this game seems to be the same character as you were in Forza Horizon 4.
Yeah.
It's just odd that they're choosing to continue the UK storyline.
Did they do that for previous Horizon games?
They,
Or-
No, it didn't seem so. I think
They-
everyone else is like weirded out by this.
they only had British voice actors, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little weird. Like, but it makes sense because it's
It's
your character from
very odd.
4. But like, we should have had like some Spanish characters. It's Mexico, man. Come on.
Yeah. It's very odd.
Sam, before I don't know if you have any more thoughts, but I just want to say like this game is potentially my game of the year. And I played I played like a handful of games from this year. I won't say I played them all, but I've I've just been wowed by this game, and every waking minute I just want to go back and play it.
We mentioned the did we mention
Yeah.
the review last week? I can't remember.
Yeah, we did.
We did, yeah.
Doing amazing.
Yeah,
Yep,
I mean, yeah, it's in the top 10 of this year
yeah.
gameplay
I
or
think it's
Metacritic
actually
wise.
the number one new game this year that came out for this year, because everything else I think in
Yeah,
the top 10 is
yeah,
like re-releases or something like that.
remasters and Hades and
Yeah.
ports
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
So good on you,
Yes.
Microsoft and
So,
Playground Games.
let's move on to another game that is coming out soon. Let's move on to Halo Infinite.
Ah!
I'm just gonna hand this off to Gaff because
Yeah, Gaff is the one who put
I
this
don't
in here.
know what any of this means. So,
Halo Infinite, baby. So Marina Sanchez from IGN, her and Ryan McCaffrey, they had a fairly lengthy preview of the Halo Infinite campaign from the tour at 343 Industries, and they put out a video on Thursday giving us a good breakdown of the first few hours of the campaign. And like, I'm just gonna say, like, I was very, very, very pleased with what I saw. So this game is not quite as open world as everyone initially thought. It's not like an Assassin's Creed. It's not like a Far Cry. The map is made up of a bunch of islands, and they're big islands, but still. And the missions are located on each of the islands. And as far as biomes go, it's mostly that Pacific Northwest, like coniferous forest or something. Lots of green and tall trees and stuff. But they did say there are other biomes, and I imagine that they'll just be contained in separate missions. So that's a fair compromise. Um Missions include, or like, I guess, like the side missions mostly include destroying banished outposts and rescuing captured marines. I'm sure there'll be a lot more other types as well as we get into the game. And as you capture outposts or just do more missions in general, you'll accumulate valor, and the more valor you have, the better equipment you can requisition from the captured bases. So eventually, I guess you'll start off with like calling in mongooses and warthogs, and then you can work your way up to calling in scorpions and hornets, which is cool. There are mini bosses, as you saw in last week's video, complete with health bars and all. And the reviewer, sorry, Marina Sanchez, she did say that on heroic it was very, very challenging, and she had to bump the difficulty down. And I'm glad. It means they're not just like simple bullet sponges, and that you might have to actually strategize. I was very worried about that because Halo doesn't have a good track record with boss fights.
Looking at you, Halo 2.
And Halo 5 coming up.
Oh yeah. Sam's lucky he's not gonna be able to play that.
Yeah. There'll be plenty of equipment upgrades that will be available for your grapple shot, your shields, etc. And you aren't given all this equipment right off the bat. The grapple shot will be the first one you obtain. And if you pause on the video, you can see kind of what these upgrades will lead into. I think that's neat. There'll be plenty of collectibles to obtain. Purple Cortana and skirmishers. Hello. And overall, the campaign looks like an absolute blast to play, even though it has to be solo. Unfortunately, like, I just know that if all of us queued up or got into the same game, and just doing 4-player co-op, that'd be so awesome. But unfortunately, we'll have to do it on our own for now. However, still, I'm very curious about story details. She said that it's not a spiritual reboot, and it is a continuation, which may make it harder for people just jumping into this as their first game in the series. And I get the downsides to that, but for me, as a hardcore Halo fan, I'm glad this is continuing the story and expanding on the lore and just giving me more new things. Like, I don't want the story to be simplified and dumbed down just to make it more accessible. That's selfish, I know.
Yeah, so I will say it is good to hear, as someone that's not like huge into Halo, I don't think I could handle a Assassin's Creed sized Halo world. So it is good to hear
Me
that.
neither, to be honest.
Yeah.
Don't
So
worry.
like I'm glad to hear it's kind of broken down into like bigger open areas, but not like vastly just all open world. Um so that's nice to hear. But yeah, I probably will not play the campaign
Until co-op.
it's until it's co-op, just cuz like that the times I've enjoyed Halo the most is when I'm playing with the campaign with somebody else.
That's fair.
Just cuz like I'm not super invested in anything that's going on. Um so it will be a while till I play the campaign. Um but yeah, I might jump into multiplayer at some point earlier than that, but
You might? Are you kidding me?
yeah. I am kidding you.
You didn't get a chance to play.
Okay.
You didn't play the flights, did you? I don't remember if you did or not.
No,
No, I didn't.
No,
kept having
okay.
issues, right?
Well, I didn't try. Well, I got the email the first time, and then the second time I didn't get anything.
I told you I had a code for you, and you didn't like say anything.
He didn't want it badly enough, man. He didn't deserve it.
I feel like I
Kidding,
said
I'm kidding. I'm
something.
kidding.
I was playing. I was probably playing something else. I don't know.
All right. So, Aaron, how does this all sound to you?
So yeah, in terms of like the game not being open world and like being more like more open areas, like I think like I said at a previous episode, that reminds me of Gears 5, and it's exactly like what it sounded like, so that's good to know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think you haven't mentioned here, but I was listening to the Kind of Funny Xcast yesterday, and they were talking about this right up the preview that Miranda and at IGN did, and she was like, and they said that she mentioned that in the terms of story, like Chief looks like he's tired of war, and like
Oh yeah, yeah.
it feels like I don't want to say a more grounded story, but it feels like a more like somber, I guess, for Chief, because
Mhm.
he doesn't have Cortana anymore, and it just feels like Chief is sad and like tired of war, and like I kind of like that, because it would give you like a different side to Master Chief, you know, like he's usually, and for the past couple games we played so far in Halo Explorer, like he's a badass motherfucker going around killing Covenant and aliens, doing like, you know, just trying to save humanity, and like you really don't see much emotion from him until like
Until Halo 4, where we
until
actually
4. Yeah.
we explore like the human side of Chief, that the
Yeah.
side that he tends to ignore and push away. And they kind of put down the back burner in Halo 5, unfortunately. But I'm, now that you mentioned, yeah, I'm super happy that they're gonna go back into that direction, because yeah, if there's any weakness I will fully agree with you guys on about Halo, it's the story and like the characterization of Chief. He
Yeah,
needs
so
that.
like, I'm excited to see like a more characterization of Chief in the games. I know that he's probably a lot more characterized in the books, of course, but like I said in our
Yeah.
Halo Explored for Reach, a lot of the story in Halo is really not in the games. It's all in the books, and I didn't really realize it until we reviewed Reach. So,
And gamers don't raid. So what do they want from us?
hey, trying to
You
call
think
me
Sam
out there?
raids?
Hey, I have read books before. I read those Harry Potter books a while ago, and Lord of the Rings.
But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Gameplay wise, I'm also excited. Like I like when I'm gonna play this campaign, I'm gonna go around capturing every outpost I can. I'm not gonna leave any stone unturned.
I'm gonna get all the collectibles.
Exactly. Well, I'll probably have to look
Yeah.
up like the skulls and shit, because there'll probably be like in
Oh,
some
so you're a
crazy
cheater.
places. No, I'm not a cheater. I'll play the campaign through first all the way, and then I'm like, okay, where the hell are the skulls? Then I'll go back and look.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I also like how there's like the equipment upgrades. Like that sounds like a lot different than how Halo usually is. Because usually it's just you go level to level, picking up any guns just to get through 1.1 to point 2, you know. And now that you have like at least like an upgrade system, like, you know me and my RPGs, I love fucking upgrades. So I'm excited for that. And yeah, I really just can't wait to see like what the story is with Cortana, the weapon, and like just the Banish in general. Like, are we gonna see the Flood? Are we gonna see the fucking Forerunners back again? I'm like
She
so
said
curious.
she said they hint at the flood, but as of their time in the game, there's no appearance of them.
Cause
And
yeah,
as far as she knows, there are no Prometheans.
okay. Cause I know 343 hasn't really done anything with the Flood yet, so I'm interested to see like where they take that.
Yeah, I want to see next gen flood.
Yeah,
That'd be
it's
so
been,
cool.
like a long time since we've seen the Flood, so there's that. But yeah, I'm excited for the campaign. Like, I mean, Endwalker got delayed till literally the Friday before Halo comes out, so I'm gonna prioritize that.
Shit.
I said that before, but if I manage to finish it before that weekend, Halo is gonna be the next thing on my list. That's for sure.
So we gonna skim over the rumors a little bit.
So I know I didn't have it put in the doc. I didn't have time to put in the doc, but we're gonna talk about the rumors a little bit. So because literally we're recording this episode on Sunday the 14th, and tomorrow Xbox is having an anniversary stream, and the rumors are suggesting that Halo Infinite's multiplayer might be shadow dropping tomorrow for the anniversary. And there's been like a huge story about this. Like there's been a lot of conflicting things going on. So I'm just gonna pull up Twitter real quick. Give me 1 second. So November 12th, a leaker by the name of Nate the Hate posted on Twitter saying, "What better way to celebrate the anniversary of Halox? Halox? What the fuck am I saying? Halo and Xbox. I mashed them together. What better way to celebrate the anniversary of Xbox than with a birthday surprise? I can independently confirm and share with you today that Halo Infinite multiplayer will be made available on Monday, November 15th. Suit up, Spartans." And that was like a quote tweet he did to another Twitter account called Halo.api, where they said Heroes of Reach, November 15th, 2021. And that's supposed to be the first Battle Pass, I believe, for Halo Infinite. Yeah. So there was that. Google, if you looked up Halo Infinite, the countdown on it was counting down to tomorrow. Pringles has a marketing deal with Halo for this, and they also had a countdown for that as well. Yeah, it's weird. And so there was a lot of stuff pointing towards literally tomorrow being the release of the multiplayer. And then there was like some mixed stuff going on. Nate the Hate backtracked on it, saying that the 1 second, let me pulling this up again. That he said an 11th hour change has claimed the early rollout of the multiplayer. That the original plans was supposed to be for tomorrow, but a delay pushed it back a bit. It's still planned for November. And then there was other tweets that I saw. I frequent the Gaming Leaks and Rumors subreddit, and they had like a lot of stuff on there. Other people were saying that it got delayed because they're going to include a campaign demo with this as well, and that there was a bug in that, so that's what's causing the delay. But then this morning I saw more stuff saying that they fixed the bug and that now it's back on schedule.
Oh my goodness.
And like, yeah, and so like there's like a lot more stuff to this. Like this popped off a lot like over this weekend.
This is why we don't deal in rumors.
Yeah, no, this is I think it's like the only one we're doing just because it's so big and it's happening literally tomorrow.
Yeah.
So Steam files got updated for Halo Infinite. 1 second, there's one here. Apparently servers went online. There was people who said that 343 employees were playing on the Halo Infinite multiplayer. There was just a lot of shit going on, and so maybe we will see it tomorrow. Maybe we won't. I don't know. We're literally a day away, so there's that. But if it does, I'll be fucking great. But the only thing is, if it does tomorrow, those servers are gonna be on fire.
I think Eric said everything beautifully. The only thing I will add is Gaffney. 24 hours from now, if Halo is out, I'm so happy for you. I hope you live your best life. Enjoy it.
Well,
play responsibly.
Now it's like 24 because the stream's on 1 o'clock EST, and it's literally about to be 1 o'clock right now. So
okay,
we got
nice.
24 hours, and I don't know how long that stream's gonna be, but we're gonna find out literally in less than 24 hours.
Gaffney, if it doesn't come out, don't be disappointed. Don't be too upset.
Now, I kind of wish this didn't leak because I would have been so hype if it was actually legit.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
But like this rumor just like fucking dominoed over the fucking weekend. Crazy. So
yeah,
like
I hope this happens for you guys. I hope this happens for all you Halo fans out there. It would be pretty cool if that happened. Because you don't see that big of shadow drops that often. So
yeah, the last one I can remember is
pretty cool.
Apex.
Has it been?
Remember, Apex got launched like on Monday, I think it was, and that was like no one heard anything about it, and there was only like a couple streamers who got invited to Respawn to play it, and they just shadow dropped it. Like this is a little different. We already know about Halo, so
the last big thing to like come out soon after it was announced was some Fallout thingy, right? There's your transition, Sam.
Wow, what a transition! you know, Fallout. The Mr. Todd Howard of Bethesda Game Studios.
Excuse me, you mean God Howard? You wrote that in here?
God Howard, whatever. He did an interview with Ryan McCaffrey on IGN, which was very interesting. I listened to the whole thing. I think it was a very good interview. I enjoyed it very much so, and it had a lot of information. And he also did an AMA on Reddit where he actually gave a lot more like info than I thought was gonna happen when I first saw that he was gonna do this AMA. I thought he was gonna kind of like, you know, just ignore the like specific questions about specific games, but he did give some information. So I just want to run through this stuff. I'll start with the interview actually because that was first. So this was IGN Unfiltered. Ryan McCaffrey interviews people around the video game industry. Very, very cool interview series. Yeah, great show. So the first thing I found out of note was that he doesn't like mini maps, and I thought this was cool because I also hate mini maps in games. And he was saying that like, and I believe he was talking about this when Ryan McCaffrey was like asking him about if he's noticed that Skyrim has influenced other open world games, and he's just talking about like the whole compass thing that you see in like Assassin's Creed now instead of mini maps. So I thought that was cool. Ryan McCaffrey asked him what his favorite mod was for Skyrim. He said he said he doesn't do favorites, but that he really likes the UI mod on the PC, which I concur. The UI mod is fantastic. And he said there was a mod that adds fast travel markers for the houses that's good, that he really likes, and then he likes more systemic mods over like small like cosmetic mods, I guess. And then he said, so Ryan McCaffrey kept saying like that the release date for Starfield was like written in pencil, but the way Todd Howard's talking about it, it seemed like he was pretty confident that the release date was going to stick. He said, I quote, "That felt like some ink." And then later he also, says, "I don't know if I ever feel good. I feel confident." So obviously release dates are always kind of subject to change. But he does seem, I was happy to hear he does seem pretty confident in that date. So that's cool. What else? And he said, mentioning Starfield, he said, "We're at a state where you can play the whole game." But that they don't want to like just stop there, you know, they want to keep pushing the limits and stuff like that. And he said it's probably our biggest tech jump ever. Even more so than before that it was Oblivion to Skyrim. And then this made me laugh. He said, "Our style game, 30 FPS feels great." Which I'm like, okay, but I mean, I don't completely disagree. Like, I don't need 60, but like, I mean, but come on.
Can we please have 60?
I don't know about feels great. And then the other thing, obviously they are the makers of Fallout, so they did mention Fallout a little bit. He said, "We have a 1-pager on Fallout 5 on what we want to do." So obviously that's going to be a long fucking time because that's going to be after Starfield. That's going to be after Elder Scrolls 6. So obviously, but it's kind of cool that they have like, as he said, a 1-pager on the game, on like the concept, I guess.
I could make a 1-pager on Fallout 5.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm sure that's probably like they probably maybe have the setting in there, you know, which is like what a lot of people want to know about Elder Scrolls 6. So.
And the note right below that is, "Be good." Be a good game.
Yeah, single player. So yeah, that's the big stuff. That's the stuff that I got from the interview. There's obviously some more. I suggest watching the whole interview. It's a great show in general, and this was a great episode. But let me go on to the AMA, or actually, I feel like the AMA got even more specific information, which is really cool. So someone asked him, are there robot companions in Starfield? He said, yes, kind of. So I don't know what that means, but I guess there's maybe robots or like some sort of synthetic companions. And then someone asked him about a cut Fallout, like underwater vault. I thought this was really cool. But apparently he said, unfortunate cut content, Bioshock style vault with a massive sentient octopus living outside it. That would have been amazing. I feel like, I don't know if it's just because like, oh man, what could have been, but I feel like the cut content always seems to be like really cool
Yeah.
in Bethesda games, and I'm like, they couldn't have cut something else, like, but maybe it's just because they couldn't get it to work. Which I mean, I feel like in their engine, this prop might have been kind of hard to pull off, but that's cool. And then also with Fallout, someone asked him about the show because there is a Fallout show being made, and
When
he
was
said,
this
moving
announced?
ahead.
By the way,
This
I don't remember this at all.
I don't know. I don't know. It seems like it's been like known for a while, but I'm not exactly sure when it was specifically announced. But like there really hasn't been any information other than that it exists. But he said, moving ahead, really excited to be working with Jonah, Lisa, and Amazon on it. I don't know who Jonah and Lisa are, but I'm sure they're fine people. And then someone asked him about like the Starfield character creation, and he said, I think this is my biggest takeaway. I found this very interesting. He said, really excited about what the team has done with character creation here, including choosing background skills, etc. You can also pick your pronoun, he, she, they, and have recorded all the relevant dialogue to support that choice. I think that is really, really cool. I think every game that you create a character should have those options going forward. And to even have all the dialogue to support it as well is awesome. Yeah, hoping the character creation is amazing. Then mod support. He said our plan is to have full mod support like our previous games. Our modding community has been with us for 20 years. We love what they do and hope to see more make a career out of it. And like in the Ryan McCaffrey interview, he did talk about how like they've hired people that have worked on mods before, which is really cool. That they work, and that's what the creation like kit is, or creation, whatever the hell, the stuff, the creation club is like them working with modders, and their own developers working with modders. So that's they obviously care about the modding community, and I'm excited that they will continue to support the mod with their next games. And Xbox PC is going to support mods. Fucking finally.
Oh yeah, because they're updating the
like
stuff for it, right?
Yeah.
And they're going to let you access your fucking like exe files and shit. Oh my god. Fucking about damn time. I don't know why that wasn't a thing in the first place. Last couple things here. Someone asked him about the cyberpunk influence. I thought this was pretty cool. He said, I can only speak to the issues we've had, such as Fallout 76. So right off the bat, he just like refuses to compare, like refuses to like shit all over cyberpunk, which is respect, you know? And he's realizing that like one of his games was also a big letdown. And he says, we let people down and we're able to learn and be better from it. We're fortunate 3 years later to have 76 be one of our most played games. And it's thanks to the 11 million players who have made an incredible community. It's made us much better developers in the end. So that tells me that hopefully they have learned something from that experience and will not repeat the same mistakes.
Remains to be seen.
Yeah, exactly. Remains to be seen. And obviously that was like new for them doing multiplayer, but and the next games will not be multiplayer. So, and then the last thing, I thought this was funny. Someone asked him about like ladders in the Starfield trailer, I guess. and he said, despite the advent of supercomputers and next-gen hardware, ladders are our arch nemesis. It's an animation, and we use it sparingly.
I've
Uh,
heard that. I've heard that it's a pain in the ass.
yeah, so that's pretty funny. Which is okay by me because I feel like in a lot of games I get pissed with ladders because like I always try to get up them. I don't know. I can't aim at them. I like pass them or something like that, especially in Ghost of Tsushima. So that was the AMA and this interview. And during the IGN interview, they showed some concept art, which I hadn't seen before, and the concept art looks fucking sick. There's definitely one that gives me very Mass Effect Citadel vibes. There's one that gives me Gungan City vibes. So yeah, I would definitely check out if you're interested in Starfield at all. Just probably Google like Starfield concept art. You'll find some really cool images that hopefully they'll be able to pull off in a meaningful way. That's my rant on Starfield. Do y'all have anything to say about it?
No, all good here.
Nope. Sounds like a cool guy. But
He is a cool guy. He's a cool guy.
the god, I would say.
But yeah, I know Gaff is trying to get out of here, beat the snow where he's at. So
Potentially inclement weather, yeah.
yeah, so we will go straight into our main topic segment of the show, which is Sam's Trivia Chaos. And this is a special edition of Sam's Trivia Chaos. It is Achievement Edition. So instead, I thought this would be easier with two people. Or better with two people instead of like asking multiple or just questions. So it is the whole idea is that you have to. I will give you the trophy and the description of the trophy or achievement
Thank
if
you.
it's Xbox or
Thank
P.
you.
And you have to guess what game it's for. And you get a point for what game
boy.
for if you can guess what game it's for. So we'll use that other server that I set up before.
Yeah.
For you to send the answers opposed to typing them out. So just get ready with that.
I
So
feel like I'm fucked
are
this
you
time.
are you both ready?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay. So the first one is triumphed in the proving. The description is overcame adversity and placed first in the proving.
The Peruvian?
The proving. Proving.
I played this game earlier this year, so I know it.
I will tell you, Eric got it right.
I don't have one, man. What the hell is this?
Do you not have a guess?
Now, what are your hints like, huh?
Can I get a hint?
I gave you the description. That's a hint enough.
But you gotta remember, Gaff
I'll give you.
Xbox and
I will give you.
PlayStation.
All right, I'll give you a hint. It is a trophy.
Okay.
I mean, that doesn't really help.
What do you mean? That narrows it down. It's a PlayStation exclusive.
Man, a trophy could be a third party.
It's a trophy. Yeah, but like it's only a trophy.
Okay, there you go. I guess.
Is it Crash Team Racing? I don't know.
Oh, I think you muted yourself or something. Yeah, you muted yourself. Hold up.
Them doesn't even have achievements.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of upset. 10 doesn't have. All right. Okay, so this one should be pretty easy. Like a needle in the outback.
Okay.
And
the description is probably gonna give it away. Find your first barn find.
Okay. What? Let's give you like.
This is okay. I'm gonna guess.
It's gonna be like Forza Horizon. Okay, I think
Remember,
you're trying to trick me.
Like a needle in the Outback?
I'm
Here's my
taking a
guess.
Hail Mary with this, but I don't
I think
know.
I got it.
This could be any one of them.
Or is it?
I don't know.
Okay, so the answer is Forza Horizon 3.
I
Yeah,
fucking
because
knew it.
It's
I
Australia.
knew it. I knew
It's
there was a fucking
Australia. So
curveball in there.
Gaff got that one right. Eric said Forza Horizon 5.
I only picked that because we
'Cause
were
he-
talking about Forza Horizon 5. I was like, maybe he just did it.
Because he doesn't know where the Outback is, apparently.
I never
There's no
played 3.
geography.
I never played 3, so there's that. And also, Sam, the reason you can't play it is because the Forza games got delisted. I know you were trying to play Forza Horizon 2.
Oh yeah, on P. Yeah.
Now they got
that
delisted on
sucks.
Xbox too. The only game available is
Oh.
Horizon 4 and 5. Even Motorsport's gone right now.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's something with car
That's weird.
licenses. That's what it is.
Mm.
All right, next one. Give it to me.
Next one is
I'm on a roll.
called Tater Tote. And the description is carry science forward.
I thought these were gonna be like find 100 feathers, right? Like in Assassin's Creed 2.
No, I don't know this one.
No guesses.
Carry science forward.
Carry science forward. Tater Tote. I don't know if you guys have played this game. I know
don't
Steven
know.
has.
don't know.
Game that Steven's played.
That's a pretty good guess, Gaff. It's wrong, but that's a pretty good guess.
I thought it was gonna be Overcooked with that first description with the name of the achievement, but then you said carry science forward. I'm like, oh, that doesn't sound like Overcooked.
All right, Eric, you got a guess?
I guess I'll type
5,
that in.
4, 3.
Can I just say it? I'm fucking blanking on
Yeah,
the
say it. Sure.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
No.
Okay.
The answer was Portal 2.
Oh, now I get it. Ah, fuck.
I guess Psychonauts.
Yeah, Gaff guessed Psychonauts. I thought that's a pretty good guess. I mean,
Fuck. Now that you say it, that makes sense now.
the next one is Welcome to Redacted. Act 4, Chapter 6. That's the description. This finishing Act 4, Chapter 6.
Oh,
Welcome
that is
to
the
Redacted.
vaguest thing you get. That is the vaguest one you give us so far.
Act. What has 4 acts and then at least 6 chapters.
Any game can have that. It's so fucking. I don't even know.
Well, it's not Gears 5. I'll tell you that.
Welcome to Redacted. Is that literally the name? Like, Welcome to Redacted, that's the name of the achievement? Or are you just saying Redacted to hide
Welcome?
the
Yeah.
answer?
No. Welcome to Redacted is the name of the trophy.
Can I get a second hit?
The series that this game is from has been mentioned on this podcast episode.
Okay.
Recently.
Okay. How about that? How about that?
Recently. Fuck, I don't know. I really don't know. Am I missing something here?
I don't know.
Too Redacted. Is this
5,
a game I've played before? I literally don't know. I can't. I'm giving up on this
Okay.
one.
Oh wait, Gaff guessed Fallout 4, which that was mentioned pretty recently on this podcast episode. But it was mentioned even more recently on this podcast episode. Gaff, like 5 seconds ago, said something about Gears 5.
Oh.
This is from Gears of War 3.
Okay, well, I've only played Gears 5, so I can't comment on that either.
Okay. Next is I don't know why I picked this one. This one's so obvious. At least I mean, I don't know why I picked this one. All right. The trophy is called Search and Rescue. Locate Dr. Tassoni in the Artemis Tau Cluster.
Wait, say that again. Doctor what?
Dr. Tassoni in the
No.
Artemis Tau Cluster.
Is this the right one that I've...
I don't know.
It's gotta be this one. I believe it is. If I remember correctly.
Oh, both guessed. Okay. So the answer, which the Eric got right,
Damn it.
is Mass Effect 1.
Oh yeah, there's no way I was gonna get that.
Gaff guessed Destiny,
Ooh.
Same thing.
which is, I mean, sci-fi. So
Yeah, close. Planets,
good guess.
spacefaring.
Citadels and
But yeah, that pretty much just gave it away.
Yeah.
The description pretty much just
Yeah.
gave it away if you played the game. There's a personal favorite. The trophy name is Ultimate Hero. The description is acquire all trophies.
Ultimate Hero.
Ultimate hero. Shit. No, it can't be.
Another hint.
Okay, this sounds too okay, yeah. What's the hint?
Eric is gonna be mad if he doesn't get this one. I think
Fuck.
Oh,
Ultimate hero. Ultimate
Maybe.
hero.
don't be Kingdom Hearts.
Ultimate hero. Ultimate hero.
I want to say Spider-Man, but it sounds too generic.
That was
for
a
Spider-Man.
good.
Yeah, I was
That was
thinking
a good-
Spider-Man 2 but as well, but like, I don't know. Because the first one is like amazing something. I don't think Miles Morales is ultimate.
I think Gaff's guess is really good. It's wrong, but I think it's really good just
Well, it's
based off the
great.
name.
Fuck,
name
I'm the
of-
king
the
of
name of-
guesses
name
that are
of the-
really good, but aren't actually right.
Ultimate
I think it's a
hero.
pretty inspired guess. I'll say.
Ultimate-
5,
What the fuck?
4,
Which game is this?
3, 2.
Fuck it, I'm gonna take a guess. Kingdom Hearts 2. Probably wrong, but whoever's.
It is not Kingdom Hearts 2. It is Final Fantasy 13.
Okay, well that's another one. Okay, I'm not really too mad about that. I haven't finished 13.
We have
so,
4 more. Are you good, Gaff?
All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. Tranquility Lane. Completed Tranquility Lane.
These suck, man. These.
Quick guesses. We gotta get Gaff
Tranquility
on the
Lane.
road.
Tranquility Lane.
10, 9, 8, 7,
What the fuck?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No guess from Eric.
No. You
Gaff
fucked me
guessed
over.
Kingdom Hearts. It is not Kingdom
No.
Hearts. It is Fallout 3.
Okay.
That
Again,
sounds too
Fallout
peaceful
3.
for
never
Fallout.
played Fallout 3 either.
Next one is Tall Enough to Ride. Use an attraction to defeat enemies for the first time.
Okay.
Yeah, one
Eric
word.
knows this one. Eric knows this one.
An attraction.
Funny thing is, I don't remember that trophy name, but once you said the
10.
description, I got it.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
What a
2.
bad guess.
What happened to you, Gap?
To defeat enemies for the first time. Gaff guessed Zoo Tycoon.
I mean, actually, that's a pretty good.
Are
that's a pretty good one.
are the enemies the guests of your zoo? That's great.
You're trying to kill.
That is a great guess. The answer was Kingdom Hearts 3.
Of course,
Eric,
it's Kingdom Hearts. Yeah.
which Eric got right.
All right.
Oh, boy.
Next.
The next one is the second to last one, penultimate, is Master of the Forest. Visit 100% of the map.
That could be any game.
Master of the Forest.
I'm gonna take a guess at this.
Gaff, I thought you were gonna get this one right.
Oh,
Why?
if it's on the Gaff
10,
one, then I probably got it wrong.
9, 8. Okay, yeah, you both got it wrong. Gaff guessed Tomb Raider. Eric guessed Ghost of Tsushima. It is Ori and the Blind Forest.
Ah, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
on my-
Metroidvanias.
That's the game on
Yeah.
my backlog. I had to play that.
Okay. Next, I'm sad.
But it makes sense.
Final one. Final one. A knife to the heart. Secure the apple of Eden.
Oh, I know this. I know
Fuck,
this. I know this.
Which one is this one though?
I know this. I
It's
really
essentially
hope so.
multiple. It's essentially multiple choice now with like
God damn it.
45 multiple choice options.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Now this is tough. If I'm thinking correctly, I don't think this game had trophies on PS3, but it did have achievements on PS. on
Sam, I
360.
retract the answer. Hold on.
I will grant you your attraction.
This could be fucking any game in the fucking series.
No, it's not.
But I'm gonna guess.
It's not any game.
I'm gonna guess this one.
It's not any game.
So, fun fact, I did try to do Assassin's Creed 1, but it did not have achievements / trophies.
What?
So,
Yes, it does. Yes,
I
it
know
does.
trophies probably doesn't have
not.
it, but
Oh, I couldn't find them.
achievement to have.
I looked up fucking Assassin's Creed 1 achievements and it was like, doesn't support, I don't know. Whatever. I didn't.
PS3 I can see.
Wasn't
PS3
gonna-
didn't
wa-
do trophies
wasn't
till
gonna-
later on.
Wasn't gonna take the time
Fuck.
to look
Anyway.
too
Alright,
deeply.
What's
But
the answer?
the answer, which Gaff got right, he originally guessed Revelations, but then changed his answer to Brotherhood quick enough to where I will
Because
grant him
Desmond
that.
Miles stabs that lady in the heart.
Ah, you're right. You're right.
So Gaff got that one correct.
I still lost.
So let me see.
I don't know. I don't know if you did or not.
Um,
We could be tied for all I know. See, that was a trick question because that could be like fucking. You get the Apple of Eden so
So-
many times in Assassin's Creed.
It was back when the apples of Eden were relevant.
We
True.
do have a winner
It's Eric.
and a loser.
I don't know. I really don't know. I haven't been keeping track.
With 2 points, or I guess with 3 points, the winner is Eric. Gaff got 2 points. Eric
Oh.
got 3 points.
Yeah. 'Cause I got Horizon, I got Mass Effect, and Kingdom Hearts.
So
All right, congratulations,
that
Eric.
is the end of that show. Let's get Gaff out of here. This has been episode 34 of X Interact. I'm Sam. Follow us on Twitter. We'll be back next week. I've been here with Gaff and Eric. Steven will be with us next week. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.
See ya. Goodbye.
Real quick, you said you're gonna fuck me over with this, and I still won. So suck it.
Well, I didn't try to. I didn't
Oh, okay.
actually try to fuck you over.
Well, okay. See ya.